Hello everyone, welcome to L3S. In this session, we'll discuss SSC CHSL Tier 1 examination previous question paper 1st July 2024 Shift 1 with answers and explanations. And in this session, we'll discuss section English language only. Let's get started. First question. The following sentence has been split into 4 segments. Identify the segment that contain a grammatical error. The couple preferred to work until the last house of the town. Now the segment which is incorrect is until the last house, because it has a grammatical error. Other segments are okay. The couple is okay. Preferred to work is fine. Of the town is fine. Here, until the last house, here it should have been up to the last house instead of until the last house, or to the last house. So this full sentence would have been correct if it is the couple preferred to work up to the last house of the town, or the couple preferred to work to the last house of the town. Let's move to next one. It is same. We have to identify the segment that contains a grammatical error. Passengers started behaving, first segment, violent when they were asked to leave the bus station. So here the segment with grammatical error is violent when. It should have been passengers started behaving violently when. Instead of violent, it should have been violently, then it would have been correct. So option B, violent when, is incorrect, and it should have been violently when. Next question. Select the sentence in the future tense. Which of this sentence is option is in future tense? Option A, I could be 25 next Sunday. B, I should be 25 next Sunday. C, I have been 25 next Sunday. D, I will be 25 next Sunday. As we know, in future tense, generally, shall and will should be there. So here option D is having will. I will be 25 next Sunday. So it will be the future tense. Next question. The underlined phrase in the given sentence have been incorrectly. Select the option that can correctly replace the underlined segment. I am down with her complaints. Now which option is correct? It is B, fed up with. So instead of down with, it can be replaced fed up with. The phrase down with is used to express strong dislike and a desire to see the end of something or someone. So in this context, option B, fed up with, closely matches the meaning of the phrase, making it the correct choice. So I am fed up with her complaints. It is same, almost matching with I am down with her complaints. Now, there will be 5 questions of comprehensions, and the comprehension is like this. The period from 1858 to 1905 was the seed time of Indian nationalism and the early nationalists. Dash, that is for 1, the seeds well and deep. Instead of basing their nationalism or appeals to second, second fill up the blanks, sentiments and passing emotions or abstract right of freedom and liberty, or an obscurantist appeals to the past. They, dash, that will be the third option. It in a hard-headed and penetrating analysis of the complex mechanism of modern imperialism and a stiff contradictory diction between the interest of Indian people and British people. The result was then a dash, a common political and economic program which dash rather than divided the different sections of the people. Later on, the Indian people could gather around this program and wage powerful struggles. Let's see the question. Question 5. Select the most appropriate option to fill in blank number 1. Options are short, scattered, few, buried. So let's go back to the period from 1858 to 1905 was the seed time of Indian nationalism and the early nationalist dash the seeds well and deep. So it will be option A, sought. So it will be the period from 1858-1900 was the seed time of the Indian nationalism and the early nationalists sowed the seeds well and deep. Instead of basing their nationalism or appeals to dash sentiments and passing emotion or abstract right of freedom and liberty or on obscurantist appeals to the past. So let's see. So here for the fill in the blank number 2, options are deep, shallow, grounded, sincere. Deep, shallow, grounded, sincere. So the seeds well and deep. Instead of basing their nationalism or appeals to dash sentiments and passing emotions, or abstract right of freedom and liberty, or an obscurantist appeal to the past. So it will be option B, shallow. Next question for the blank number 3. And options are minded, controlled, drove, rooted. Abstract rights of freedom and liberty or an obscurantist appeals to the past. They dash it in a hard-headed and penetrating analysis of the complex mechanism of modern imperialism and the stiff contradiction between the interest of the Indian people and the British rule. They rooted Let's see the full sentence now. And they rooted it in a hard-headed and penetrating analysis of the complex mechanism of modern imperialism and the swift contradiction between the interest of Indian people and British people. The result was that they dash a common political and economic program. The result was that they dash a common political and economic program. Let's see which option or 4. The options are question 8. Options are uprooted, evolved, collapsed, vanished. Which is the correct option? I think this correct option will be B, evolve. Let's see the sentence with the evolve. The result was then that they evolved a common political and economic program which dash rather than divided the different sections and people. Later on, India people could gather around the program and wage powerful struggle. So which options are there for option 4 or 5? It is A, united. Next question. Select the most appropriate antonym of the word defeat in the given sentence. The first battle of Panipat was fought on 21st April 1526, where Babur introduced cannon warfare and was able to gain victory on Delhi and subjugated Sultanate ruler Ibrahim Lodi. So, which is the here antonym of the word defeat? It is defeat. Opposite will be victory. Defeat meaning to win against someone in a battle, game or competition, to cause someone to fail. And synonyms: beat, conquer, overcome, overpower. And antonyms are win, triumph, success, victory. Next, select the most appropriate antonym of the underlined word for the given sentence. The committee deposed him from his office. The antonym of the word deposed. It is C, promoted. Deposed meaning removing from a position of power or authority, especially a ruler or leader. Synonyms are overthrown, dismissed, removed, ousted. And antonyms: appointed, crowned, elected, instated, promoted. So here promoted will be the correct option. Select the most appropriate meaning of the given idiom. At one's fingerprints. Options are to be unaware of something, to have complete knowledge, out of reach, to take revenge. And the right option is to have complete knowledge. At one's fingertip means something that is readily available, easily accessible, and referred to having complete and immediate knowledge of something. Select the most appropriate antonym of the underlined word. Ria is liked by everyone as she is very amicable. So underlined word is amicable here. And its antonym is C, unfriendly. Amicable means friendly and peaceful, especially in dealing with disagreements. And synonyms are friendly, cordial, harmonious, good-natured. And antonyms: hostile, unfriendly, bitter, aggressive. So the antonym for amicable is unfriendly. Select the most appropriate option to fill in the blank. It took 4 hours straight to dash the deal with the regional company. Options: A, perform, B, close, C, get, D, stop. Which is the appropriate option here? Generally for deal, it is close the deal. That will be the grammatically correct and having a meaning. Select the most appropriate meaning of the underlined idioms. Teja followed his friend's advice, so now he is in deep water. So in deep water is underlined. So it means in dilemma, in trouble, in good position, in deep thoughts, which is correct. And the correct option is B, in trouble. In deep water means it is in someone is in trouble or difficulty. Example: he is in deep water with his boss after missing the deadline for the project. So B, in trouble, is the right option. Most appropriate option that can substitute the underlined segment. The road which connecting the two states is overcrowded, and connecting is underlined. So which option can be used? A, connected, and B, has connecting, not correct. A is not correct. C, have connected. D, connects. C is not correct because it should be has connected, and D, connects. So D will be the correct option here. It is a present simple tense. A is a past tense. B, has connecting, not correct. It has been connecting is okay, but has connecting is wrong. Have connected, here it will be has connected. So it is also grammatically wrong. Now option D, connects, is the right option here. Select the most appropriate antonyms of the given word beautiful. Options are A, stingy, B, ugly, C, slimy, D, pungent. And beautiful meaning pleasing to the sense of mind, attractive. And synonyms are attractive, pretty, lovely, stunning. And opposite antonyms are ugly, unattractive, unpleasant, ideas. And so right antonym for our word beautiful is B, ugly. Select the incorrectly spelled word. A, congratulate, B, acquire, C, category, D, hygiene. If we see here carefully, Option A, congratulate, it's alright. C, category, alright. D, hygiene, correct. B, acquire is not correct. Here, the correct spelling is ACQUIRE, and it means buy or obtain an asset or object for oneself, or learn or develop a skill, habit, or quality. Question number 19. Select the most appropriate antonym of the underlined word. Language interacts with all aspects of human life and society. The word underlined is interacts. Options are A, intermingles, B, cooperates, D, disconnects, C, interrelates. So, language interacts with all aspects of human life and society. Antonym will be disconnect. Interact means communicating or engages with someone or something. Synonyms: communicates, engages, connects, collaborates. So here all the other options are matching with synonyms: intermingle, mixing with things, cooperates, interrelates, whereas C, disconnects, is completely opposite of the meaning of interacts. So that is why it is the correct appropriate antonyms here. Select the most appropriate antonym of the underlined word. The rocky terrain made the hike difficult and strenuous. Strenuous is underlined here. And options are A, demanding, B, easy, C, lively, D, intense. B, easy. Strenuous means requires great effort, energy, or strength. Not easy, difficult. Synonyms are hard, tough, exhausting, demanding. Antonyms are easy, effortless, light, simple. So B option, easy, is correct. Select the most appropriate option that can replace the bracketed word segment in the following sentence. Children should avoid giving out personal details online, bracket, which will identify them or their location. So instead of which will, what will be the right option? Option A, that could, B, whichever can, C, which might lead, D, what will. It is A, that could. Children should avoid giving out personal detail online that could identify them or their location. Select the option that can be used as one-word substitution for the given group of words. Hospital for people with mental illness. Options are A, shelter, B, asylum, D, druggist, D, hanger. And right option here is B, asylum. A one-word substitution for hospital for people with mental illness is psychiatric hospital, or it may be mental hospital, psych ward, asylum, or mental health facility. So option B will be the right option here. Select the most appropriate option that can substitute the underlined segment in the given sentence. As I had no time to discuss the points, so I wrote an email to her. The options are A, so I wrote an email to her, I wrote an email to her. B. So I wrote an email for her. C. I write an email to her. D. I wrote an email to her. So right option here is D. I wrote an email to her. A. So I wrote a email to her. A should be an email to her. B. So I wrote an email for her. It should not be for her. It should be to her. Then option C. I write an email to her. It should be I wrote an email to her. Next question. Select the incorrectly spelled word in the given sentence. A distinguished academician, Amartya Sen, has taught in India, Britain, and United States. Options are A. Britain, B. Taught, C. Distinguished, D. Academician. So clearly we can see here Britain is correct, taught is correct, distinguished is correct, but D. Academician is not correct. It should be academician, which means a full number of an artistic, literary, engineering, and scientific academy, and spelling is ACADEMICIAN, academician. Select the most appropriate antonym of the given word resistance. Options are A. Tenderness, B. Awareness, C. Tolerance, D. Reliance. Is C. Tolerance. Resistance meaning the refusal to accept or comply, the ability to fight against something. Synonyms are opposition, defiance, fight, struggle. Antonyms: acceptance, surrender, compliance, submission, tolerance. So C, tolerance, will be the right option. Thank you. Let's bring to an end of this session. Please like, share, and subscribe for more content from L3S. Thank you. Best of luck with your preparation.